Hey everyone, it's Amanda. I'm in my art studio getting some things together and getting ready for the workshop that begins day after tomorrow. So this Thursday, it is my 5th annual Beautiful Bouquet Challenge, and we're going to be painting a floral using acrylic paint, something similar to this. I've done this in 3 different versions. And so I'll teach how to paint the flowers, the leaves, and the container. And then we'll put it all together and we'll do some different variations of it. So here's another one I did like that. And then this one was really loose and a little bit different. So you're just going to need blue, red, yellow, black, and white is the color palette we've got here. So I'll show you what you're going to need. If you're interested in joining this, you're going to need to do it within the next day or 2. It's going to be in a private Facebook group, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So, what I was going to say is this is on paper. So you're going to need some kind of heavy paper, whether it's a mixed media pad or some even watercolor paper will work. Or if you have canvas and you would rather use canvas, you can do that. This is, I think this is some hot pressed watercolor paper. And the size that I'm using is 11 by 14. So I'll be using 11 by 14 paper. A lot of people have been asking about brushes, and they want to know what size, what brand, all the things. I'm just going to be using 2 brushes for the tutorial. I can't think of words today. And I'm just going to use a sort of big flat one and then a smaller angled one. And these brushes are in a pack that I always get at Walmart. I'm not affiliated with that in any way. I just really like these brushes, and so that's the ones that I recommend for acrylic painting. And it is a long handle. Sorry. Long handle. I think it's called All Media. They're by Royal and Langnickel, and it comes in like a variety pack. Let me have a sip of my tea. Hang on just a minute. But these are my favorite brushes for painting with acrylics. And we're just going to use 2. If you don't have these exact brushes, it's okay. You just need a smaller, like the tip of your finger size, angled brush, and then something flat. And when I do the entire painting, like the flowers, the container, all that, I'm going to be using this angle brush for that. And I'm just using the wider one for the background. So if you don't have a flat wide one or what, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be using something a little bit bigger just to cover that surface area. Okay, so you just need 2 brushes, and you can get that variety pack from Walmart or just use what you have. That's what I would rather you do. If you have an angle brush, then you're good to go. And like I said, we're just going to be using red, yellow, and blue. And you can use what you have. My throat is still not normal after that, whatever I had a few weeks ago. I'm using manganese blue. You could use cerulean blue. You could use any blue that you have will work, because it's just going to be a little tiny bit of this mixed in with white for our background. I'm going to be using quinacridone red orange for my flowers, and I can get a really pretty peachy pink when I use that. You don't have to use that red. You can use a different red and it will be fine also. And my ground color, which is what I'm going to put all over the paper before we paint, is Indian yellow, which is this bright bright yellow you can see peeking out right here. And then I'm going to be using black, Mars Black, titanium white. I have a giant tub of white paint because I use so much of it. And another yellow which gets mixed with my black to make the green. So this is cadmium yellow medium, and it's actually the cadmium free version. So it doesn't have the toxic cadmium in there, and it's still just as pretty. So red, yellow, black and white, and a little bit of blue. That's all the paint you need. I'm going to be using the heavy bodied acrylics. Let's see. These are the professional ones, but I'm also going to be using some basics. So I usually buy basics for my black and my white because it's cheaper. It's still just as good, and I'm going to be using so much of it on a regular basis. That's why I buy the cheaper black and white. And let's see, was there anything else? So we're going to be doing the container, the flowers, the background. You're going to learn about painting with some constraint, with a little bit of structure, and painting really loosely, and just, letting go and just painting with a lot of marks and movement and things like that. And this is another version. I think when I originally painted these, I did this one first, and then I did this one, and then I did this one. So I will be live in the private Facebook group on Thursday at noon my time. I'm on Central Time. And then we will do, I haven't 100% decided how I want to structure it. I know I want to teach you, of course, the flowers in the container. And I'm going to show you step by step how to do everything. But at the same time, I want to have some time left over for questions, and I want to have some time for you to try some new things, like maybe put in a different background color, or this one is really loose in comparison to the other two. So you're definitely going to get lots of instruction that is not just a step-by-step copy. I'm going to give you some ideas and help you to create something that you're going to feel good about, that you'll have fun with, and that you'll learn other skills and not just copy-paste type teaching. And like I said, it's going to be Thursday and Friday this week. And you can just type the letters BBC in the comments, and my little automation will send you the link to find out more. It's $27. There will be replays. So as long as Facebook is going to participate with me and behave, then when I'm done with the live video, I will download it and put it on my website. And those of you who have paid for the workshop, I'll give you that link to that page on my website afterwards, and you'll be able to go and watch it. Let's see. And if anybody has any questions about the workshop, about the paint, the brushes, the paper, or anything like that, I'm welcome to try to answer those. And I'll come back and check comments here on this video if you are watching the replay of this and you need some information. So, super short supply list, super easy. I don't think there's anything else. You're going to need water, of course, to wash your brush, and paper towel, but that's about it. So I hope to see you on Thursday. And if you have any questions, you can post them down below. Bye.